Are you struggling to set the authorization header in ng2-signalr while using Ionic 2? You're not alone. Today, we're going to solve this common issue together. I totally understand how frustrating it can be when you're trying to connect to a server and you can't figure out how to set the authorization header. It's a common hurdle for many developers. Here's the specific question we're addressing today. One user asked, "How do I set the authorization header in ng2-signalr?" They provided their connection code, but were unsure how to include the necessary headers. Sound familiar? Let's dive into the solution. To understand the issue, we need to recognize that setting headers is crucial for secure connections. The authorization header is often required for APIs to verify user identity. Let's break down how to implement this in your code. And stick around. At the end of this video, I'll share a quick tip that can save you time when working with APIs. To set the authorization header in ng2-signalr, the user should first create a new instance of the headers class. This will allow them to define the headers they want to include in the connection. Next, the user needs to modify the connection options to include the headers they just created. This is done by adding a headers property to the options object. Now, the user can proceed to connect to the SignalR hub using the updated options. This will ensure that the authorization header is sent along with the connection request. Finally, the user should test the connection to ensure that the authorization header is being sent correctly. They can check the server logs or use debugging tools to verify this. Fun fact, did you know that the first web API was created in 2000? We've come a long way since then, and setting headers is now a breeze. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution provided by another user suggests a workaround for setting the authorization header in ng2-signalr. They mention that as of version 2.0.4, this feature is not directly implemented. Instead, you can use jQuery to set the default headers for SignalR requests. Here's that quick tip I promised. Always check the API documentation for any specific requirements regarding headers. This can save you a lot of headaches. And there you have it. You should now be able to set the authorization header in ng2-signalr with ease. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks.